Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel where lifestyle meets career growth, inspiration, fashion and everything in between. On this channel, I share real life strategies for creating impactful content, building your digital presence and navigating career and creativity with purpose. So if you're all about simplifying your content strategy, building your digital presence or showing up with the right strategy, make sure to hit the subscribe button and stay with me till the end. If you've ever felt overwhelmed trying to plan your content or you struggle to come up with new ideas and stay consistent with them, trust me, I've been there. There was a time I used to wait until I feel inspired to create content. If the energy wasn't there, I would tell myself I would do it tomorrow. But that tomorrow sometimes turned into weeks. Then I realized something. The people that show up consistently actually have a process that works for them. So today, I want to share with you how I went from feeling overwhelmed to showing up consistently using a process that works for me. I would walk you through every step from planning and creating to posting so you can find your own rhythm too. Let's start with the honest truth. Content creation can be a lot. Between generating ideas, writing scripts, filming, editing and posting, it can easily feel like a full-time job. And when you already have work, family runs and school responsibilities, it is easy to burn out before you even get started. For me, I was doing too much at once, trying to plan, film and post all at the same time. There was no structure and I struggled to transform my ambiguous ideas into reasonable content. And that was when I realized I needed a process that fits into my daily routine. So for me, Wednesdays are for learning and creating a script, Thursdays are for filming, Fridays are for editing, while Saturdays are for scheduling ahead of the new week. So that way, I'm not overwhelmed and I spend more time engaging with my community. The first thing that changed everything for me was setting a simple and realistic goal. What do you actually want your content to do? Is it to build your brand, grow your business, or educate your audience? Once you've been able to identify your goal, you need to break it down into weekly milestones that will help you achieve your overall goal. Remember, little drops of water makes an ocean. As you already know, my goal is to help creators and business owners build an online presence with the right strategy. This clarity gives me content direction and purpose, and it is what guides me in selecting my weekly topics and generating content ideas. With this, you should be able to create a simple content calendar that would have columns for goals, topic, and platforms like Instagram and LinkedIn, or whichever one you use. In terms of generating content ideas, I used to jot random thoughts in my notes app, and this process makes it easy for me to generate topics when I'm updating my content calendar. And I make sure to update my content calendar on a monthly basis. You can choose to start weekly and build your momentum from there. After idea comes planning. I fix a date on my calendar just for planning and scripting. And this process helps me to focus on one thing at a time. And because I already have a content plan that contains goal, topics, and platforms, it becomes very easy for me to script content for the week on Wednesdays. In my script, I write down what each content is all about. Is it a video, a carousel, or a blog? Then I write bullet points or short scripts. So when it's time for me to film, I'm not struggling with what to say. The part I enjoy most is content creation, and I try to prepare my mind days ahead for energy. On this day, I read my script over and over again to get familiar with the words. I then have my shower and iron my outfit. I then proceed to arrange where I intend to film, set up my tripod and test my microphone. Batch creating content has been a lifesaver for me. After batch creating, I organize my clips into folders, rename them properly, and keep everything for easy editing. Editing also has its own day, and when it's time for me to edit, I'm not jumping between tasks. My only job that day is to edit, and trust me, it makes the process so smooth. If you struggle with editing or time, it is fine to outsource this to someone who does it effortlessly. Once everything is edited, you can proceed to schedule your content on all platforms. That way, even on your busiest day, you will still have something to post. This structure helps me stay consistent without pressure. And for me, consistency means posting on YouTube once a week, and other social media platforms twice a week. And that's okay. You don't need to post every day to be consistent. You just need to be intentional with your schedule. So if you've been struggling with consistency, don't beat yourself up. All you need is a system that works for you. Because once you have a process, consistency would become easier and your creativity would flow naturally even on days when you have low motivation. I would advise you to start small. Define your goal, plan your ideas, batch create your content, and stick to what's realistic for you. So that is how to build consistency without burnout. And if you are still struggling to create a structure that fits into your lifestyle, I can help you come up with a personal content plan, one that includes your ideas, scripts, captions, and posting schedule, so showing up online will become easy. If this video helped you understand how to plan, create, and post content consistently without feeling overwhelmed, please share it with someone who needs it. Give me a thumbs up, save it, and drop a comment below. I remain your very own creative content strategist, and my goal is to help creators and business owners show up confidently online with videos, SEO content, and strategies that help you get found. I have linked my website below for free resources. And if you want regular behind the scenes tips, head over to Instagram and connect with me there. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.